Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to your boy's channel, And yes, I sorry for not. I was gonna upload yesterday. Just didn't have time, guys. You know, I had a busy day, so I just couldn't find time to record. And then when I got home, it was already late, and I was sleepy, so I fell asleep. But I'm back, so don't worry. I'm gonna probably upload too, just to make up for yesterday. Last time we left off, on this, what if Deku was the son of the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Trip, Mr. Flex, flex on all these haters, Son Jimbo. And you basically reestablish everything. And last time we left off, your boy, Deku was born. Son Jimbo and Shine were the number two heroes in Korea, but they retired, they moved to Japan, they're like, we need to take a break, and we did it for a while. I mean, they're pretty young, they're like in their 30s, so, but still, they're like, we did good. And, what's it called now? And yeah, so, the Sanju Wu, Izuku, Moonlit, I'm gonna call him Moonlit, no, but he was born, he has to reestablish what his quirk is. It's a shadow monarch aspect. It's not as strong as that yet, though, but it will be. It will be. Might be even stronger. It's gonna be. It's actually gonna be stronger because second generation and shit. I could have made him OP, but that's for another one. That's for another story. That's for another what if. For now, we're doing it here. So, what if Deku was Mr. Boy's son? Not pretty much yet. We established who the ship's gonna be. We already met the ship. You're gonna make it later today, so if you haven't watched it, first of all, watch all my videos. Number one, that's number one. Watch all of them. Maybe not the first few. Ooh. Fucking watch all of them. Okay, watch my cringe at the beginning. And even though it's still cringe now, it's probably gonna get even more cringe down the line because I'm gonna get more comfortable. But anyways, that's besides the point. Let's not talk about this. We left off with your boy. They did their quick assessment. Obviously, he got first place along with Toga. I got second. So So now we left it off. At the end of the day, they went home. He talked to his friends. They're like, hi, well, hi Nicole, your first day. Like, oh, you know that. First of all, I came in with the drip. Everybody was looking at me. All the girls were looking at me. Don't tell Toga that though, cause yeah, she kind of has the insane side, but don't talk about that. And number two, I flex on everybody. Holy shit, I don't know, I'm tired. I flex on everybody then. He's like, yes, you should. Two key points. And she's like, yeah, that's your private song, so that doesn't matter. That doesn't even matter, okay? We don't talk about that. So, that's where we left it off. We left it off, no. And they pretty much chill. Then Kirishima comes like, oh, you helped me, how is the name, really? Fuck, Isuka bro. This is how we're gonna go. Isuka bro, what's up? So, oh, you came. He said, yeah. So they train. Kirishima felt a little bit sorry because they train him. Not to the extent they train, because even Izuka doesn't do 100 out of everything and tell it. But he does do 50. He does what halfway his dad does. And he also does holy fuck, what the fuck? Anyways, he does oh my god, my eyes. Anyway, he does yeah, I'll give Kamishima to 30. Yeah, 30. He does 30 everything. Not through cryo run. That's what really messes about the most. But it's the next day. It doesn't feel too sore, but it's a little bit sore, but not too bad. So, and they're talking, and then Toga's next to him like, hey, Deku-chan. Like, oh, hey, Toga. You know, she can talk to him like, I missed you. Like we saw each other yesterday though. So, but you know, he's like, yeah, yeah. Can you calm your young little ass down? How about that? Calm down. He's like, never. I will never. You will be mine. He's like, yeah, yeah, I know, yeah. But you need to calm down. You need to chill. You need to take a chill. But he's like, anyways, let's sit down before you know. That was good. You know how he be. Then they sit down. They all chilling. That's when as I was like, oh yeah, I have battle training today. And then that's when like you hear, I am here walking through the door like a normal person, and you know, Izuku has a chibi face. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Like, why did he have to do this? Oh my god. And he's like, he ain't talking about that though. And yeah, cause he's not. Anyways, yeah. That how it be. Oh my, not that. Oh my, not the strongest one. Because the sun wasn't in Japan anymore. But anyways, you know, they start talking, and he's like, oh yeah, you battle training, and everybody's like, yes, battle training. He's like, but first of all, we need hero suits. And obviously, since he's the man, the myth, legend himself, son, troop boy, he doesn't wear no fucking fucked up stuff. He wears, you know, Gucci, all that, Armani, what else? Louis Vuitton, you know, all them stores. He wears this. This is the outfit. He kind of has an outfit, but he don't. This is what he wears. Oh boy, this is his hero suit. Toga's hero suit. You know, it's kind of like her suit. Would it be? Hold up, I'll be right back real quick. And we're back. This is Toga's hero suit. Oh shit, 7%. Nah, they took the phone accident. But yeah, that's her hero suit. Yeah. Just make it a little bit more longer. The bottom part, you know, the dress. Make it sort of like where her, the black thing, a little bit past the black thing. Like near her, a little bit like between her thigh and her kneecap. There you go. So, you know, those are their suits. And now, it's you know, it's actually not gonna be. It's gonna be I'm gonna switch the teams up. It's not gonna be as expected. So I mean, it's still Bakugo and Lita, but this time it's gonna be Midoriya and Midoriya and Kirishima. Yes, that's the team. Versus, you know, Bakugo and Lita. That's gonna stay the same. And it's gonna be Toga and Uraraka versus, I don't know, Momo and Mineta. Yeah, that's everything. Could be teams. And you just, you know, check in where it was with Kirishima. They're gonna be the heroes. Yeah. So you know, pretty much Toga and then pass easy without this. We're not gonna get wrong too much of that. No, the real important battle is this one. This one. This one. So, it's what's it one? So you know, Deku, you know, walking in with Christian, and they made a pattern. Like, okay, you go. Oh, it's gonna be hard, cause it's like you go with Lida, and I'll go against Mineta. Bakugo. This probably, I'm pretty sure Bakugo is the most heated one of those. He's probably the one to come face here with our pants. So, you know, you go to the other stairs and, you know, face him. And, you know, he's walking. And, you know, he can sense where Bakugo is exactly at. He can sense where all three of them. He's like, oh, by the way, it's in this floor. It's in such and such. So, okay. He's like, because of the shadows, he feels all the shadows. Huh. Interesting. And that's when that's when Bakugo jumps and Izuku dodges and you grab before even the explosion happens. He grabs him and flips him over. And he's like, "You're not really that smart, are you?" No. And I'm just spitballing here because you're just going to attack a person you know nothing about, and he starts to have two explosions. Deku's easily dodging. It's like, and someone who's it's not even a fair match. I mean, for you, because for me, oh boy, he's like, you can't even touch me. I'm not even using my quirk yet. Like you rely too much on your quirk. And he uppercuts him, and then knees him in the gut, and then grabs his hand and slams him in the wall. And then he goes back and grabs him by the neck and slams him in the other one, and he slams him in the wall, and he throws him out the other side. Like I said, not that strong. I mean, probably the strongest one in middle school. But let me I'll throw a spitball here. I bet you never trained before. At least not entirely how you should have. You rely too much on your quirk, especially now that you think you're the strongest. Here's the thing. There's something you should know. There's always going to be someone stronger out there. You may think you're the strongest, but you're not. And the sooner you learn that lesson, it's like, shut up, you don't know, I'm the strongest, I'll be the #1 hero. Like, yeah. Okay, Mr. #1 hero. You think you're such stuff? I want you to hit me as hard as you can. He's like, he's still laughing now. No, I want you to listen to clearly. You, me, hard as you can. No, don't use 1%. Don't use everything you have. It's like, and if I don't, then I guess your mother was making a mistake of having you. And Bakugo hits him, but Deku doesn't like. He just moves aside. He doesn't even face him. He's like, "Ooh, touched a nerve, didn't I?" So he's like, and then he punches him in the gut, and he just starts beating on him, and then he headbutts him, and then he headbutts him again, and then pushes him back. So, me, you, hard as you can. Are we clear? And then the Bakugo sees blood falling from his forehead. He's like, crystal. Good. Bakugo points his gauntlet, and basically tells him the same thing as Ken. And he pulls the pin, and almost like, young Bakugo, don't, you'll die. And point, and Deku does not move. He does not move. He eats all that hope. And he's like, Bakugo starts laughing. Yeah, I won. And the smoke's cleared up. The smoke starts it vanishes. He's like, he walks out, and here I thought you would have more than this. I'm kind of disappointed, to be honest. And Bakugo's like, what? Impossible. He just starts throwing explosion. It's like, didn't I tell you that wasn't gonna work? He just knees him, slams him up in the roof. Lets him go. He just stamps him right back to the floor, knocks him down. He's like, well. And everybody who's in the examination watching is surprised. It's like, holy shit. And he's like, well, that was fun. But thanks to my shadows protecting me, I ate that home. So, he walks out. He's like, not yet. And, let's switch to, he senses that, it says hero team wins. But let's go back to Kirishima's point of view. Kirishima gets there real fast. He's like, okay, You know, Elias doing his inner monologue. He's like, should I come back or like should I step on out? Like, you seem you're in your zone, so I don't want to ruin that, but I have to touch the bomb, bro. And he's like, ah, oh you hero, I will stop you. You won't stop me. Out. He's like, yeah, yeah. And like, can you cut that out? That's it's kind of lame. You seem less intimidating like that. You would have just done like how you were. You would probably be more intimidating, but not right now. And they start fighting. Reciprocal burst, and Kirishima Harden, tanks it. He gets that flying back. So okay, I guess it's been pretty harder than I thought. They start going at it. Reciprocal burst. Block, punch. They're going at it. They're blocking, swapping blows, bro. They're swapping kicks and blows and hits. But Kirishima is probably the better fighter than both. So what's it called? Ida goes for a reciprocal burst. Luckily for him, he learned a few things from Mr. Wu, and he swoops him on the leg, which he goes flying up in the air. And, that's when Kirishima jumps in the air. Fucking he power bombs him to the fucking floor. And he just, and then he grabs him again for another power bomb. And then he powers him, and then another power bomb, and he just power bombs him, and just pure power bombs into the floor, and then he power bombs it in the ground. And Lita's out. That's how that fight ended. Nah, I'm playing. And Lita gets up. He's like, oh, look at he had the armor. So what the fuck? Anyway, she started throwing kicks, and he's easily dodging. He's like, nope, no, bye, nope. No, and he gets a good gut kick on Kirishima Lita, and he gets sent flying back. He's like, oh, okay, I see. You want to play harder, and they touch each other again, swapping balls, and then he gets Lita gets kneed, and that's when his helmet's fire off, and then he gets directly punched right in the face, and he doesn't knock him out, but he does. He's like, oh shit, I'm sorry. Is this Star Size? And he's like, yep. And then he gets kneed, and then he gets head slammed towards the ground, knocked out. He's like, yep, well, that's that. And he touches the bomb, and he was in. So that's how that ended. They took a dub. Oh boy. And should I? Okay, I'm a little near the USA, but not exactly the USA. So it's lunchtime. It's been let's say it's the next day. So it's been 2 days. So since that hero. Bakugo is salty that he took an L. He's very salty. Like he tanked my strongest hit. Like I don't even know where his quirk is. I just not yet. And Shoto is very eyeing at Deku. He's like, what is his quirk? And what does his name seem from? It's so familiar. He doesn't know why, but he's trying to think. And it's lunchtime, so the whole reporters breaking in happens, and he's like, bruh, and everybody's screaming, and he's just chilling. He's just really chilling, and he's like, hey y'all need to calm down. Calm, you're trying to be heroes. What is this? You're scared of reporters? Really? That's kind of sad if you think about it. And everybody, oh, it's just reporters. They start laughing. They chuckle like embarrassed. We're sorry. And when they sit down, so it's USJ time. They're in the bus, and they're basically driving there. And that's when Tsuru brings up like, hey, Midoriya. She's like, you're the son of the #1 hero of Japan, or the retired hero, like Sanji Murray. He's like, oh yeah, that's my dad. And that's when Shoto's like, I knew he's going for this. It's like, so how does it fit to have him as a disrespect? It's pretty cool actually. It's pretty chill. So yeah, and Toga's like, so he's like, and you and Toga is like, are y'all thing? Kind of, and Toga says yes. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. Interesting. Yeah, so I was like, Toga, so what's your career? He's like, oh, see, I can't reveal that yet. You'll see soon enough. a little secret, guys. It's a little secret. Y'all see soon enough. Chill. You'll probably see it right today. Like, and that's they arrived at the USA. You know. Oh, by the way, I keep skipping the president thing. Who picked the president. It's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same. It's Lita and Momo's vice president. Because it was been Deku, but him being the son of Sanji Boon, he's like, nah, hell no, nope, I deny it. Give it to. Actually, it's gonna be reversed. It's actually Momo who's the president and Lita's vice president. So yeah, I'm gonna switch it up because fuck and because I can. So they arrived at the bus, and they arrived at the USA. And as soon as he steps out, Deku feels it. He feels all those evil like that evilness in there from the shadows. He's like, he eyes, and that's when Aizawa notices like, "Are you okay, Izuku?" He's like, "I just have a real good feeling. Something's gonna go down, and not in a good way." And he's like, "Would you care to elaborate?" Because he knows he's the son of the. He's like, "So you're not my crook, right?" He's like, "Yeah, well, basically, I can feel a lot of evilness in there, but I don't know if it's probably because I'm probably just mistaking it. I don't know. It's probably cause you're probably just one of the examples you have. I don't know. I'm just probably reading into it too much, but so you probably are, but I'll keep my eye out." So then they go in, and Deku's feeling it. He's feeling it. He's feeling like he knows he's not mistaken. And that's when he looks at he puts it where they're out. And he tells Aizawa, they're here. Like, I don't know who is it, but someone's here. And he tells 13. He tells, that's when Izuku gets a reply. He's like, "Lina, could you sneak out and you go bring All Might and all the teachers wearing ours?" He's like, "What? Just do it." And Lina is like, "Yeah." And so he literally sneaks out and he runs away. And that's when Deku's like, "You know what? That's it. Y'all need to come out. Y'all there. I know y'all there, wherever you are." And Shiraki's like, "Huh? So you notice us, huh?" It's like, well, first of all, I can notice the fucking killer intent y'all sending. It's number one. Number two, y'all see something how I know. So he tells everybody to get out of here, and Shota jumps and he's like, "Get out of here." And how most of them get out except for Deku. It's like, yeah, no boy, I need to have fun with this. He jumps down, and that's where I'm gonna end it off. Boys, not exactly like the UJ. Should I? No, should I do the UJ? No, I'm not gonna do the UJ. I'm gonna leave out. I'm gonna leave your tease. I'm gonna leave y'all tease. I know y'all probably like, "Bro, you're about to start the fight. Come on, keep going." No. We ended off here. I'll make it up for y'all on the next episode for this part, but I'm gonna have to end up here because one, I'm hungry and agree, and two, just because I can, and I'm making 2 videos today anyway. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Your boy is out.